Welcome to CoachTrick, where magic meets inspiration and success. Today we're taking a look at an amazing self-working trick that's as fun as it is magical. Picture this: the spectator selects a card from a thoroughly shuffled deck and returns it to the pack. The magician then deals the cards, separating them into face down and face up piles. The spectator is asked if they see their card, yet time and again they never do, because unbelievably their chosen card turns out to be the last card left standing. This really is a great self-working trick. It can be performed with a shuffled deck, requires no setup, and is incredibly easy to perform. And I'll take you through it step by step. And as ever, don't forget to stick around for the usual inspiring and motivating message. Okay, let's jump into the magic. Grab a deck and let's go. Okay, as ever, let's kickstart by taking a look at the effect itself. In this effect, you're going to ask the spectator to visualize their card in order to help you find their card. And you're going to start by giving the deck a shuffle. It really is a mixed up deck, and you can even hand the deck to the spectator and they can give it a shuffle themselves, and the spectator really can shuffle the cards as much as they like. You're now going to take the deck and ask the spectator to select a card, and they really can select any card they like. It's a free choice. So let's say they go for this card just here. They'll take a look at their card and remember it. So in this instance we can see it's the Queen of Clubs, and they'll return their card to the deck. Now you're going to explain that in an act of dealing, you want the spectator to visualize their card. So when they see their card, you want them to focus on their card, but not to tell you what their card is. And here's how that's going to work. You're going to take the cards and you're going to deal them into two piles, a face up pile and a face down pile. And you're going to ask the spectator to look for their card, and when they see their card, to focus on it and to visualize it, but not to tell you what their card is. And you're just going to continue dealing all of the cards into these two piles, making sure that the spectator is looking for their card all of the time. So when you've dealt all of the cards, ask the spectator whether they're visualizing their card, and they'll say, well, they're not, because, well, they haven't seen their card in this pile over here. And that's okay, we don't always get it first time, so we can put these cards aside and we can just repeat the process. That's okay. So once again, we'll take the cards and we're just going to deal them into two piles, face up and face down, asking the spectator again to look for their card. So when they see it, they're really going to focus on it, but they're not going to tell you what their card is. And so once again, ask the spectator, have they seen their card? They're going to say no once again, because, well, they didn't see their card in there. And that's okay, we don't always get it first or second time, sometimes it's third time lucky. So let's repeat the process again with the cards into two piles, face up and face down, asking the spectator again to be looking for their card. Ask them this time, have they seen their card? They're going to say no, and, well, I mean, let's just check this is definite. They definitely haven't seen their card here. Ask them to confirm. Okay, well, not to worry, it's unusual, but we can continue. We can repeat the process. So once again, two piles of cards, face up and face down. This time, have they seen their card? They're going to confirm they haven't. And, well, this is really unusual now, but, well, let's continue. Once again into two piles, face up and face down. Have they seen their card? They're going to say no. Now this is unusual, but there is one possible explanation. For the first time, ask the spectator to reveal the value of their selected card. And now you can reveal why they haven't seen their card in the cards over here. And that's because the Queen of Clubs just so happens to be the very last card right over here. This is a great trick. The spectator's card would always be the very last card, and it's also super simple to perform. So stick around, because now I will show you exactly how it works. Okay, so now let's take a look at the secret to this fun little miracle. The great thing is there's no setup, and you really do start with a shuffle deck. You can shuffle the cards, and the spectator can shuffle the cards, and they really can shuffle the deck as much as they like. You now want the spectator to select a card from the deck, and it really is a free choice. Let's say they select this card just here. Ask them to look at and remember their card. So in this instance, we can see it's the Ace of Diamonds. Now, here's the secret to the trick. You want the spectator to replace their card so that it's the 22nd card from the top. So as they're looking at their card and remembering it and maybe showing it around to the other spectators, all you need to do is count off 21 cards secretly. Now, with a bit of practice, you'll be able to do this quite quickly, and it can be easier to maybe count in chunks of 3 or 4, and then once you've got your 21 cards, you just need the spectator to replace their card here. Now, an alternative presentation is that as you're offering the cards for one to be selected, you count the 21 cards and you just note where that card is. So then once the spectator has selected their card, you can then just cut to the 21st card and have them replace their card here. So in this instance, they'll replace the Ace of Diamonds, and then you just place your 21 cards on top. So however you want to do it, the key is just to get their card 22nd from the top, and with that done, you're good to go. You now might want to perform a couple of false cuts or shuffles just to make it look as though the deck is mixed. Entirely up to you, and you can perform any false cuts or shuffles that you like. The rest of the trick is now entirely self-working. As you take the deck, you're going to deal them into 2 piles. All you need to do is just deal the face-up pile first, like so, and just ask the spectator to be looking for their card, and you're just going to deal all of the cards into these 2 piles. With all of the cards dealt, you can just confirm the spectator hasn't seen their card, and they never will see their card here because of the placement of their card, which was, remember, 22nd from the top. So you can always discard the face-up cards, and then once again, as you re-deal, just make sure that you deal the face-up cards first, and just repeat the process. And all you need to do is just to repeat that until you get to the very last card. And so finally, just discard the final 2 cards over here, and then in whatever way you wish, reveal the miracle that the final card, the last card standing over here, just so happens to be the spectator's selection. In this instance, the Ace of Diamonds. And there you have it. Another amazing trick, all made possible with just a few simple moves. Beyond the magic though, this trick is a reminder that success is not something that always comes quickly. Sometimes we need to play the long game, but with continued focus, persistence, and small steps, we can eventually realize our goals. Just as Winston Churchill once said, it's the courage to continue that counts. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing and inspiring tutorials. Until next time, keep believing, keep the magic alive, and take care.